Hello my friends and welcome to episode 43 of our Football Manager 2021 Let's Play with Rangers. Today is episode 43 as I mentioned, but we're taking on AC Milan, which is what I was trying to say. And we've had a bit of a mixed run. Now obviously I say we got unlucky against Lyon in that 90th minute equaliser in the last episode. It really wasn't that unlucky. Go back and check that out. Now it's been a little while since I've been on the game because I've been meaning to record this for a while, and I got caught up in prep for my 12-hour charity stream, which was on Sunday the 28th of February. I'm now recording this on the Wednesday because I was ill after it. I've literally woke up on the Monday, felt sort of the usual lethargicness that you would expect from that kind of situation, and then I got floored by a pretty nasty head cold, or at least what I assume was a pretty nasty head cold. It was nothing that concerned me too much, but it was enough that I was ill and not able to really record. So that's why there was nothing up on the Monday, Tuesday. So this will be up on the following Monday, whatever date this is, if things go to plan, because the videos I've got should be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week, and then this on the Monday to kick us off. So since the last episode, we played Falkirk, the newly promoted Falkirk, who have had two promotions since we started this save. We won 5-0. Fatiparp getting himself a hat-trick. Lovro Mayer scoring, as well as Leon King also on the score sheet. Now, apparently, I was going to say we apparently had two penalties. I'm confused. I'm misreading this. Ignore what I'm trying to say. Fatiparp scored an extra time of injury time in the first half, and I was trying to work out why he did not take the penalty, which would have gave him the hat-trick then. And I thought then it said penalty, and I'll just get myself confused. So ignore everything I'm saying, apart from who they are, the people that scored the goals. We then played St Mirren at home. A 90th minute Billy Gilmore penalty got us a deserved victory here, and I'll show you the stats for this game if it's the game that I remember. Yeah, look at that. 28 shots, 13 on target, a 5.02 XG, and it took us to the 90th minute to win. They scored their only shot on target. Rather frustratingly, that was in the Betfred Cup quarter-final, which takes us into the semi-final where we'll play Dundee United. We then played Hearts, and Nathan Young-Coombs with the only goal there. Of course, the update has been, I believe it's been since before the last episode, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember the exact dates of that, and dates so I recorded each and every episode, of course. But today we are playing Milan. Hopefully the tactic still works and has not been broken, because I've seen on Twitch a lot of people saying that their tactics have been broke by the update, which is not ideal. Forces you to rethink things, stops you autopiloting, but when you're halfway through a save doing as well as we are doing, and going through a sort of transition period, I want to be able to do things. So we're going to jump to pitch side now, where we will take on my brain is freezing. We'll take on AC Milan. Ignore my brain freeze. I'll see you there pitch side in just a second. Here we go. It's AC Milan at home. Couple of changes from the last game. Doig, King, Mayer and Batista Mayer all returning, because Mayer and Batista Mayer doesn't make things confusing. We've got Danielek in goal. We've got Josh Doig, Almeida, Leon King and Vincent in defence. That's sort of been my preferred defence this season. We've got Nico and Castillo in the midfielder roles. We've got Richie Holster, Lovro Mayer and Batista Mayer in the midfield, with Adam Hložek leading the line. Fatiparp is injured. Tony Weston, I thought, wasn't terrible against Lyon, but I don't think he's quite clinical enough at this level. That 12 finishing does come in a bit of play. And Adam Hložek in the Champions League has pushed in big points time and time again for us. So we've trusted our Czech international. We've got Kleberson, Felipe, Bruno, Simon McGinty, Ross McCrory, Billy Gilmore, Nathan Young-Coombs and Tony Weston on the bench for 7 players who have all been at least a part of our youth system throughout the years on the bench. That is an unbelievable stat. Kleberson, Felipe and Bruno obviously brought in. McGinty also kind of brought in, but was brought in at 16, 17. McCrory came through, Billy Gilmore came through and left. Nathan Young-Coombs and Tony Weston both started the game, having been brought in before we came in and started the game in the youth system. So that's pretty insane. And then you've got on the first team, you've got guys like Leon King, Josh Doig, who's also spent time in the reserves rather, and Kane, Richie Holster, all coming through the team. It really shows you what we're building here. which I think is outstanding. Maybe you guys will agree, maybe you just disagree, and you know, I'm fairly open to that, but I think it's the most youth developed team that I have done since I started YouTube, which is unbelievable. You know, we've always had one or two players break through. I don't think we've ever had a number quite like this. Now, this is down to what we've done in real life, but it's also down to how I've managed this team. Now, I'm not sure how good Milan are going to be. They were 4th seeds, but at the same time, they were 4th seeds who are one of the favourites to win the tournament. Looking at some of their players, Florenzi, Sabitzer, Kessie, you know, they're not idiots. Coutinho in there as well. And Ace Coutinho, of course. And Rafael Leao, of course. Ooh, that is a dangerous one. But we've got the block in. And it's a corner to Milan now. Şalhanoglu cleared away. Back to Şalhanoglu. Always read the challenge. Great block. What? Hey, aye. Hey, aye. What's that about, eh? What was that all about? Florenzi throws it in. Sabitzer. Coutinho. Swept in. Rafael Leao, it's off the bar. Not playing well again. Not playing well again. Going to go with a bit of a demand more now. If you can hear outside, it's because I live across the road from my school now. School is obviously back. I'm recording this during school time, so that, you know, I don't have my kids here when I'm doing it, which is kind of my plan going forward. But obviously it means that living next to a school means you will often sometimes hear some noises in the background. Hopefully the mic doesn't pick them up too bad. But we've got to half-time here. 0-0. We've had no highlights. They've had a few. It says the XG is about this similar, so it's not been a bad half. It's just not been a good half either. Let's send them out once again and see what we can do. Lodi, another decent player. He's found Kessie there, just in acres of space. Hakan Şalhanoglu. Got Nico for company. Blocked. Bramansar. What kind of formation are they playing? Because this is a key point here, actually. Because Kessie seems to be picking up lots of space. And I'm not keen on this. Kessie picking up lots and lots of space. But we've got it away. Lovromer through for Adam Hložek. He's kind of just not got the legs and the pace to get beyond the AC Milan defence there. But a good breakaway from us. A good breakaway. And we will indeed make at least one of those changes. We'll bring on McCrory. Not Gilmore. McCrory. Not Gilmore. McCrory. For Castillo. And we'll bring on Tony Weston for Batista Mayer. I'm going to put him up top and Hložek on the left wing role. See what difference that makes. Rafael Leao's got in behind Leon King here. That's not ideal. And the goalkeeper has an absolute nightmare there. It just leaves that open. Close the angle down, man. This is basics. Leon King switches off. Can't get back in time once the second he switches off. But the goalkeeper, who has been very good for us since, you know, coming in. What is he doing there? Coutinho launches in, away by Diego Almeida. Richie Holster. Now, he's not the quickest Kane, Richie Holster, but he does have people in front of him. But he's going alone. And he's hit the post. Ah. How's that a goal kick, by the way? Nico to Ross McCrory. The captain. Back across to Eric Vincent. Back to McCrory. Nico. Gets away from one. The challenge comes in and Josh Doig brings it into the box. Plays it across. Weston. Richie Holster. We're queuing up now. Why is it taking us to concede a nonsense goal to wake up a bit? Now, yes, we were playing well. Yes, the stats were similar. But suddenly we've just found an extra gear. King. McCrory. Leon King. Back to Vincent. Back to end of highlight. Lovromer whips in. Cleared away. Maybe a shady one there from that challenge, but hey ho, we've got the ball. Nico, Ross McCrory, keep it simple, son. Great ball out to Eric Vincent. Can he get the ball in? He's dallied a bit too much there. Had to go early. He's got it in this time. Oh, but nobody responds to it. Doig. He's kind of behind a bit, everyone, to be fair. And with a lot of whip. And it goes from whip. Ah, it's off the bar. Free header on the penalty spot. You can see how much the XG's been affected now since we switched, or since we conceded. We are going to bring on Billy Gilmore. Oh, come on, guys. You know, we were equal when they scored, and we've just kind of shot off in front now with the XG. Problem is, they're in front with the goal. Come on, guys. We're due a goal here. It's going to be another one of those ones against the Italian side. We had it against Inter 2 years ago, if you remember, in the last 16, where we just bossed a game. Now, granted, we did not boss this game, but we had a string of big chances there. And Donnarumma came up tops. And it's the same old issue in Europe, where we're just not clinical. What we needed there was Fatih Art, but he's injured. So this leaves the group with us in second on a point. Our worst start in 3 years in the Europa League, in the Champions League. Not ideal. I mean, we're still not in terrible shape. Lyon and Leipzig have to play each other. We've also got to go and play Leipzig twice. We've still got Lyon to play away at home rather as well. So it's not a terrible start, but it's not ideal. Hey aye. So we will come back next time. We will jump past that one and we'll come back for the home game against Leipzig. We'll complete the trio. I was going to come back for Lyon, but I think we'll have a bit more of an idea of the group after Leipzig, and then we can, come back for Lyon or Milan away down the line. So we'll come back then. I hope you've enjoyed this episode despite the result. How many games do we not score in? It's not very many. But today, unfortunately, was one of those days. But I'll catch you next time. Hit like, hit subscribe, and love yous.